A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 14, verses 22 to 36. The passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. As soon as the meal was finished, he insisted the disciples get in the boat and go on ahead to the other side while he dismissed the people. But the crowd dispersed. He climbed the mountain so he could be by himself and pray. He stayed there alone late into the night. Meanwhile, the boat was far out to sea when the wind came up against them and they were battered by the waves. At about 4 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came towards them walking on the water. They were scared to death. "A ghost," they said, crying out in terror. But Jesus was quick to comfort them. "Courage, it's me. Don't be afraid." Peter suddenly bold said, "Master, if it's really you, call me to come to you on the water." He said, "Come ahead." Jumping out of the boat, Peter walked on the water to Jesus. But when he looked down at the waves churning beneath his feet, he lost his nerve and started to sink. He cried, "Master, save me." Jesus didn't hesitate. He reached it down and grabbed his hand. Then he said, "Faint heart, what got into you?" The two of them climbed into the boat and the wind died down. The disciples in the boat, having watched the whole thing, worshipped Jesus, saying, "This is it. You are God's Son for sure." On return, they beached the boat at Gennesaret. When the people got wind that he was back, they sent out word through the neighborhood and rounded up all the sick, who asked for permission to touch the edge of his coat. And whoever touched him was healed. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with God. And I am Father Joseph Matthew. Today on the 5th of August, we reflect on the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 14, verses 22 to 36. Take courage, it is I. In today's Gospel, Matthew gives us the image of the church, a boat tossed about in the darkness, struggling against strong waves. This is not merely a story of a past event. It is a symbolic catechesis, speaking directly to us today. Matthew's early Christian community, like ours, was experiencing internal tensions, fears, and confusion. The disciples in the boat represent the church, uncertain, struggling, and feeling alone. Jesus is no longer visibly with them. The Gospel says he has gone up the mountain to be with the Father, symbolizing his death and glorification. It is night. The light seems gone. How familiar this feels today. We too sail through storms, conflicts in our parishes, declining faith, divisions, scandals, doubts. At times we feel disoriented and abandoned. Yet, just as Jesus approached the disciples walking on the sea, he draws near to us amidst the chaos. He is not absent. He is Lord over the waves. As Job chapter 9 verse 8 says, only God walks on the sea. Jesus, the risen one, calmly treads upon our fears and says, take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid. But do we recognize him? Like the disciples, we may mistake his presence for a ghost, a vague idea, not a living reality. If we fail to see him through the eyes of faith, we panic and sink. The gospel challenges us to deepen our faith in the real, though invisible, presence of Christ in our midst, in prayer, in the Eucharist, and in one another. He has not left us. His promise endures. I am with you always. In the darkness of our church and personal struggles, let us cling to his voice. Take courage. He is here. We are never left alone.